Welcome back to another video, investors. Today we're going over CCIV, Churchill Capital Corporation 4, okay, ticker symbol CCIV. We can see now today it has been a great day for CCIV, up to $28.10 after hours as of right now, surpassing its previous price of around 26 and change. So it looks like something is going on in the news with CCIV, okay? For those of you who don't know, CCIV is reportedly in talks with Lucid Motors. It's a luxury EV manufacturer, and right now Lucid Motors is private, but it's looking to go public, and a lot of people are betting that CCIV is the SPAC or blank check company that is the one for Lucid to go public with. Okay, I'll explain what a SPAC is later on in the video, but most of you, I'm assuming, already know what a SPAC is, so we're going to get right into it, okay? Even the message boards here are going nuts. 427 people viewing. Quick question, if the merger happens now, how high can this go? Feels like something is on. I think the merger is going to be announced tomorrow, just a feeling. Okay, so there's, again, a lot of hype on this. Look at this, even now, like up 13% after hours. So right now, I own some shares. I own 27 shares, just as a little disclosure. Right now, before the run-up of like 11% after hours, since I only own 27 shares, we're up 180 US dollars. My cost basis was $18.54 because that's how much I felt comfortable with investing in a semi-risky investment, well, pretty damn risky investment like Lucid. Okay, so let's look over the lines of evidence that's actually saying yes, Lucid will merge with CCIV. Okay, well, first off, if you search Lucid Investor Relations, you can see a bunch of job postings on Job Lever, on Analyst, Investor Relations, Director of Investor Relations, so looking like a lot of like SEC type stuff, okay? And if you click on one of these, you can see exactly what the job description is, and you can even apply for this job, for example. So they are looking at, of course, going public, okay? And the next thing is it has ties. Lucid has ties with a public investment fund in Saudi Arabia, and people were saying, well, this merger would have happened sooner. But now that Lucid is in talks with this Saudi Arabia fund, now they're working out the terms of agreement in terms of where to put the manufacturing facility, and of course they have to settle that with CCIV in their negotiations before they actually announce the merger. Okay, and this is pretty much explained here. So Lucid Motors and the SPAC CCIV may have to delay their merger agreement until negotiations over a Saudi production facility conclude. Okay, so it's the manufacturer of ultra luxury Lucid Air. However, recent developments may force the two negotiating parties to delay their business combination announcement. So, Financial Times reported today that Lucid Motors has now entered into talks with the 400 billion Saudi sovereign wealth fund. The negotiations purportedly center around a production facility in the city of Jeddah. Okay, so this is pretty much old news. While the Arizona facility will have an initial production capacity of 30,000 units, the company plans to increase its annual capacity to 400,000 units, et cetera, et cetera. So this brings us to the crux of the matter. Last week, Churchill Capital went on a press release in which it refused to comment on the possibility of a merger with Lucid Motors. We had noted at the time that a former letter of intent to merge would only materialize once the fundamental modalities of the arrangement have been hashed out. So, of course, they couldn't announce the merger because they needed to, of course, figure out the final details of the merger. So, however, with the planned Saudi production facility playing such an important role in determining not only the future production but also the overall liquidity position of the combined company, it stands to reason that Lucid Motors would attempt to finalize the modalities with the fund before committing to a business combination with CCIV. Crucially, this factor may serve to delay the anticipated merger beyond the current expectations of most investors. In the long run, though, such a delay may allow for all of the parties concerned to enhance their DD, thereby boosting confidence in the viability of an eventual merger agreement. Of course, this stock has received a lot of news, okay? And I mean, this is a really cool chart. So 10-day conversation volume for trending stocks, okay? And this was as of January 25th. So, just a couple days ago when the whole GME, AMC, all those kind of stocks were taking off. So we can see actually that CCIV was nearing among the top, okay, in terms of conversation volume. Okay, of course, GME and AMC took the majority based off of the Wall Street Bets crew. but we can see even it's above BlackBerry and Palantir and even Tesla. But so quite a bit of conversation. So this is a popular stock, and that's when I want to come to, of course, the main point that, of course, sure, you can see this, nice 12% run up after hours, 10% run up on the day, its highest price ever. But you got to be careful when investing in stocks like these because there's a lot of speculation, a lot of hype surrounding on these stocks, right? I only invested, of course, like I said, 500 US dollars, and very thankful for, of course, a 36% gain. I'm still holding until the merger is announced, and who knows if it falls through, which a lot of people are betting that it's not going to fall through. There's a lot of people that are going to be holding the bag on this one. Okay, so there's also another, there's a bunch of Reddit posts. You can pause this and go over why, of course, if the merger happens, there's going to be like $100 price target on Lucid easily. Okay, on these shares, right? So, this stock could most definitely pop if the merger is finally announced. I don't even know. I don't speculate. It looks like something's going on, but I don't think the announcement is going to happen tomorrow. Personally, again, when you're talking about having a production facility build in Saudi Arabia versus Arizona, that's a pretty big thing that you need to discuss, right? So I think it might take more than like a week or two to discuss something like this, okay? Especially the deals of their acquisition, for example. For a SPAC, it's like, how much of this will SPAC investors have ownership of the overall company, right? That's a huge thing to hash out, okay? And again, I promise to explain what a SPAC is. So basically, a special purpose acquisition company is a blank check company. So pretty much it trades on a stock exchange. So it's already public, but it has no business, no underlying business. So basically, what happens is that blank check company merges or reverse merges with a private company. And after the merger, of course, the stock name will change. So instead of Churchill Capital, it'll be like LCID or whatever Lucid decides to call its stock, and then it will trade publicly. And the advantages of this is, of course, it takes less time to go public, and I think there's also some efficiency there. Maybe you save some money as well. So SPACs are all the hype these days. So I just want to take a look at, of course, look at CCIV's price chart. It doesn't even make sense to look at fundamentals right now, but right now we can see CCIV is like trading at 20, or was trading at $26. Some investors sold out for a profit pretty much during this time here from the 25th to the 28th, and now we can see this run up. Okay, and of course after hours it would be somewhere around here. Okay, so its highest price ever. All right, and now I just want to, this is definitely kind of similar retail interest to something like GameStop. Okay, so this stock was $470, went back down to 153, but basically there was some consolidation, some sell off, and then it's been sort of on a downward trend since then. So just be careful when you see a stock flying up like this in a matter of days and then selling off. Okay, so again, I'm betting that the merger is going to happen. Okay, please do your own due diligence on stocks like this. This is just my investing portfolio, my take on it. So please don't trust a guy like me on the internet. But again, these are just my views. You do whatever you want. But if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And if you want to follow all my buys and sells in real time, there's a couple links down below that you can definitely check out. And yeah, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if you think this Lucid CCIV merger is going to go through and when, okay? Because there's a lot of hype on this. All right, take care, guys.